Sarkar Jilla Kajingila Musumbot Menteri Rangba Obri Kmi Ikatanat Kampo Yeng Jilla Uba Preston Tensong Kalahir Yakendu Berkinoi Lambal I Board Daka Hinyo Trap National Liberation Council Haka Katan Rutri Ujamang Arja Arpulai Hasumer Kabla Long Shibenta Kalanti Shakajingïakren Yasuk Happening ke Sarkar Bat ke HNLC. Hapapentip yakni Menteri Rangba Kajala Meghalaya Konrad K. Sangma hadin balawai kajingelang kenuhun Menteri haka katnyaw trik jemang arjar pulai ulaong. Baha kate kajinge kendo ladon langru daki officer nakalyang ke Sarkar Jala bat kumjuru nakalyang gidekot bat ginomi kemat nak HNLC. Kumman syukro, begini gidekot ke HNLC kilawan kiu biang haka sin ke baar syaka Jala nakabenta banyakren yasuk bat ke Sarkar haki kendiat sengi baladam. Kadai hau nailur arja arpuar bagi sangut ki dukhat ke HNLC ki bala don saka jella nadu ka santere ku nailar arja arpuar da ka jingpha bat jing ai bor ka seng bon wan mi khmat saka jingïakren yasuk bat ka Sarkar India lembat ka Sarkar jella ki lahir lik phai shwa sa Bangladesh kani ka jinglik hiar jongki ka long ban pensngopat ha ka jingelang ka Central Executive Committee jong ka seng haswa ban shimpat ya karai ka bakhat du Kumta, hadian kita jingïakren bat ka CEC jong kaseng, kini gisan ngot kilawan kiu biang syaka jelaban pentelun ya kasin jam yakren yasuk nang ni syakmat. Kidukot jong kaseng gibala don syaka jelabat sa ha IB jong ka MEECL hasumer, kikan tup yo ba man bahalang jerwa Vice Chairman, uba Arestarwell Thongni political secretary, uba Prang Kupar Ding do Foreign Secretary, lembat ki arngot ki Personal Security Officer, katau ba Storji Lingdo, bat uba IBOR lem marbanyang.
Number one, of course, all the discussions that are taking place with the interlocutor. So whatever discussions are there, he will be in a better position to discuss. Of course, they have mentioned certain points that are there, and obviously, as a government, we will try to ensure that whatever steps can be taken to ensure that they are comfortable in terms of and feel safe from all angles, and another issues which are concerned, we will try to take them up. But obviously, conditions that are beyond, the state government's jurisdiction and certain discussions which have to be taken place with Government of India, those matters will have to be taken up at that level. And hence the talks are starting, and then we will see how it goes forward. And we're hopeful that we'll be able to come to a positive solution. Talking about the GNLA, as I mentioned, that we receive a lot of intel and on a daily basis, and different reports come in based on different intel collected at different levels, and hence sometimes we have to do a cross check, double check on that. We go into more details, we find out how much truth is there in that particular intel. So it's a process that goes on every day. So it's why and how this came out, we are obviously inquiring into the whole matter. But like that, as I said, there are multiple reports that come in, and government takes a lot of actions based on these multiple inputs that we give. But as I said, we don't talk about it because obviously these are some things which are internal to the police department. But that's how law and order is. And as I said, regarding this intel that is received, it's not that we are taking it very seriously or we are not taking it very seriously. Every intel is important for us. We look into every aspect. We cross-check every aspect before coming to any kind of final conclusion. So we are going into it. We are examining every aspect of it.
Has it been the wrong approach that it is coming up?
No, there is no guarantee that
It was a surrender.
you're not understanding my reply. I said that whether this intel is correct or not, even that has to be verified. So you have to understand that we receive 1,000 intels in a day, and and we need to verify whether these intels are actually correct or not. I don't want to go into the procedural aspect of things. First, we need to see whether this is happening or not. And yes, we are going to take it seriously, and we're not going to leave any intel out of the thing box. We're going to ensure that we go into every aspect, but only once we clarify that, then we will take necessary steps to decide on it. So it'll be too early for us to just jump to conclusions. Not saying it's not serious. I'm not saying that we should ignore it. I'm not saying that it may not be true, but we need to verify every aspect before we jump to any conclusion. And more intel is required before we can give any kind of further statements on this. Well, that's the talks will start. Let the interlocutor discuss, and let the government be there. I think it will not be proper for me to come in and say that. As I said, it's not from my point. There's a process, there's a procedure. The interlocutor is meant to sit down and talk to them. So all those points will, whatever the concerns are, as I said, we have discussed a lot of them. But let the formal talks first start.